ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show tonight as we recap Game 58 of the season for the Purple and Gold from LA Live. Lakers versus Spurs is the final.
Lakers basketball is the final.
877-710 ESPN.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Tipping off now.
Here's Beto Duran.
Lakers get the victory tonight. There was a French alien at Crypto. It's Friday. Thanks for joining us on ESPN LA, on the YouTube stream, on the Twitter, on the phone. 877-710 ESPN, 877-710. Wait, hold on. Let me get my coffee again. Hold on. It's Friday. There's no alcohol in the coffee. Let me get. Made a cappuccino in the back. 877-710-3776. Lakers, they beat the Spurs. They're supposed to. The Spurs are bad. Take away Victor Wembanyama, who's just crazy to watch. He's a freak. Just when he walks out there. And we look at him like, all right, I'm not going to get all excited because you beat a team that only has 11 victories. And honestly, at times the Lakers looked like they were kind of going through the motions. They let them hang around a little bit. But there was never any kind of danger in this game. And right now, this part of the season, you know what you need? You just need to get some victories. That's what you need to get. You need to just figure out how the heck can you continue to rack up some victories and move up in the standings? Lakers right now in the 9th spot. Half a game up of Golden State, who's in the 10th spot, who they lost to yesterday. I'm not going to get that one. They got Phoenix, who is 2.5 games above them, and they'll take on the Phoenix Suns on Sunday. Sacramento is also 2.5 games up. Mavs are 3 games up in the 6th spot. I would love, and I think it's possible for them to get to that 6th spot if they continue to play well and solid the entire time. And I know I see some of those comments out there, some of those tweets like, hey, tonight it looked like they weren't really focused. You don't have to be that focused against San Antonio. It looked like they were going through the motions. You don't have to really lock in against San Antonio because you know you're going to beat them. That was the impression early on. It was Victor, Wemby, and that was it. There was never really any kind of concern at all at Crypto.com. Even Michael Thompson said it after halftime, like, or after the third quarter, like, yeah, they're getting close, but nah. They win 123-118. The game wasn't really that close, if you think about it. We did see history, though. Wemby gets a 5x5, the youngest player ever to get it. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks. Crazy. In 31 minutes of action. He started the game with a block. So right now, let me know how you feeling on this Friday. If you're feeling good, let me know. You're feeling concerned? Let me know. It's like this isn't a game where you're going to be like, woohoo, they beat the Spurs. Spurs are really bad. You know, Spurs only have 11 victories. They're the worst team in the West. Detroit has 8 wins. Wizards have 9, and then the Spurs. So are the Laker players getting all crazy about it? No. Are they getting all excited like, oh, my God? No. But you know what it is good to do? Forget about yesterday when you lose to Golden State and you come out and you get the victory. Beat the teams that you're supposed to. That's what you have to do. Beat whoever's in front of you. That's what you have to do. I'm going to start this one for you. My man Ken in Newport. I love going back and forth. I love battling with Ken. He's good because Ken's smart. We get a lot of knowledgeable fans here. Ken sends this tweet. The next 9 games, Lakers play 8 of the 10 best records in the NBA. And then he goes and rips Dinwiddie, who was 0 for 6 tonight, whatever. But that's a good point. Next 9 games, they play 8 of the 10 best records in the NBA. Ken, and so what? Bring them. Again, this Laker team can beat anybody. And I think they're done losing to anybody. If you're going to be a serious contender, you have to beat those teams. Like, I'm not scared of whoever the Lakers are going to be playing. I'm not intimidated by whoever they are because I have confidence in the Lakers team that they can continue to chip away and get at it. I really do believe if they lock in, if they stay consistent, they can get to that 6-7 spot. Really do believe that. It's for the grabs. And you know what? You want to beat the teams that are ahead of you. That's what you want to get after. All right, let's bring in the crew. We're a little different tonight. It's a little different crew. The nice young man, Will Flores, is sick. Called in sick last minute, and you know he's really sick at all if he's not showing up. So my man, Michael Funches, producer extraordinaire, was also the guy on the wheels of steel pushing the buttons. And you guys know I love to mess with Funch. I'm going to leave him alone tonight. So I'm not even... Oh, wait.
What? What?
Because he's right behind me. He went and grabbed the microphone. Funch, tonight, double/triple duty? You were producing and pushing the buttons?
Yeah, and also training, too. So I'm doing everything today.
Okay. Can I mess with you a little bit
of
or
course.
not?
Could you do what you got to do, man?
Okay. Okay. In other words, I'm going to leave him alone. So tonight, if you are going to call 877-710-ESPN, you will hear the voice of Rebecca Womble. Rebecca, we've talked about you every single game. You get the great highlights. You get the post-game audio. You do all that great stuff. This is the first time we're going to hear your voice. So welcome to the show, Rebecca.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
But
hello.
For who? Funch or me?
For me.
Yes. So 877-710-3776. You're going to call and you're going to have Rebecca answer the line tonight. All right. So Rebecca, do you listen to the postgame when you're working, or you're too busy?
Well, I'm listening to all the interviews. I mean, I have it on at the same time, so I'm listening.
But
to
you're
both.
not really paying attention to what I'm saying, right?
No, I am. I'm listening to both. I can pay attention.
No. I'm just saying because I know when I used to do that job, it was like I'm like forget it, I'm not listening. I'm like locking in on it. But you're talented and you're multifaceted. You know how to do things. So, so you know we love to have some fun on this show.
Yes.
So Rebecca. So Rebecca Womble, she'll be answering the phones tonight. Did you watch the game? Did you learn anything tonight?
Did I learn anything? Well, I learned how amazing Funches is at doing every job in the world simultaneously.
Tell my wife that.
I will.
As the late Harry Carey would say, this bud's for you, Funch. All right, kids in the back, who do we have tonight? Introduce yourselves.
We have Josh Martinez, and we got Warren Flowers.
Warren Flowers. What's up, Warren?
Man, I'm doing good. How you doing, Beto, after that win?
I'm good, man. People are wondering what I'm drinking. An OT, I'm drinking a cappuccino. I want to stay up a little bit.
You can tell he's really young because he's really excited about a win over the Spurs.
Well, Warren, how old are you?
I'm 34. I'm not that young.
Exactly.
I got some years. I got some years on me,
so
Michael,
Warren has seen some championships, and Warren has seen some bad teams.
Really bad. We don't got to talk about that, though.
So, Warren, right now, you guys I saw you guys were taking a bunch of pictures out there. Give me a little tease of what we can hear from you later on.
We got some stuff cooking up. We got a little bit of trivia going on. We were listening to last night. We were feeling it, so we're coming with a little shake-up.
Okay,
a little bit different.
All
a little bit different.
All right, and Josh, what do you got for me tonight?
So we had our very own Michael Thompson give a very special gift to Pepe.
Oh,
which,
you got that.
Yeah, so that's just kind of where I'm going to leave it at. Check our socials. Yeah, so check that out.
All right.
Duh.
All right. There it is. So we'll hear from the kids in the back. And you guys, it's Friday, so Warren, jump in. Josh, jump in. Everybody jump in tonight. It's our show here tonight. All right. NLE Choppa. You guys know who that is? Warren, know who that is? Josh?
Yep. I know who NLE Choppa is.
Did you see him where he was at tonight?
I did not.
That's right. 45-year-old Beto knows where he was at. I'll let you know where he was at tonight, what happened, and we're going to hear from you on Lakers postgame show. Lakers win tonight. They take care of the Spurs on 710 ESPN.
Coming up Monday at 4 p.m.
It's the LA Afternoon.
Your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Anthony Davis of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
It's time for Lakers postgame.
Here's Beto Duran.
Lakers get the victory tonight. A Friday night against the San Antonio Spurs, 123-118. Love what I saw from Rui Hachimura. That's what you want to have from Rui. In 32 minutes of action, 7 of 11 from the field, efficient, 7 rebounds, a couple of steals, a block, 17 points, and he knocked down his three-pointers. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. He went 3 for 4 from the three-point line. That's what I like to see. More of that from Rui is what's going to help the Lakers move on. And for those of you wondering about how many minutes Taurean Prince got, well, 19. When he's under 30 minutes, more Rui, a little bit less of Taurean Prince, and the Lakers flow better. Austin Reeves, 10 points for him in 33 minutes of action. D'Angelo Russell had the 22 points, and LeBron James had 30 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. But the big story for the Spurs was Victor Wembanyama getting the 5x5, 27, 10, 8, 5, and 5. And he's only 20 years old. He is a freak. McGee and San Pedro, your Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's happening, my man?
How you doing, Beto? How you doing, man?
Oh, look at you awake, bro. You're good.
I'm awake today. I got over a cold, got over the kids' cold. I've been MIA a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, hats off to Wemby. He's amazing. Dude. 2 or 3 years, I don't want to see him at all. We almost let a bad team look good, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
The Spurs were kind of doing their thing, spacing the ball. And then we got our shots going. We had a nice little run. And my thing with the Lakers is our first half has to be explosive, and then our second half we have to lock in on defense. So we kind of were a little disjointed. I thought the Warrior game we were disjointed a little bit too. But I think guys are just getting their feet back. We can just get a little rhythm. Maybe a big win in Phoenix on Sunday would do a lot for us.
It's possible.
It's
definitely
possible. We got to come out hitting shots, though. We can't come out flat, can't come out making mistakes. Because Phoenix is, they're trying to figure out who they are, too.
Yes. Phoenix isn't exactly that juggernaut where you're like, oh, man, we're going to go there. Yeah. Booker, Katie, no. I love watching them, but that's for the taking. That's definitely for the taking on Sunday in Phoenix. And right there, what you're talking about, the at times, the Lakers at one point went on a 14-0 run, and then they kind of just let off the gas.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. They let a bad team look good. But it's better than letting a bad team beat you like it happened earlier in the year.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out San Pedro High. I'm trying to get the score on Max Prep.
They lost, man.
Okay. Everybody lost. El Segundo, everybody lost today.
Yeah,
okay.
So high school sports update. San Pedro High played against Washington in the city section Division I championship, and they lost in overtime.
Shout out Washington. The Generals. Shout out Washington, man.
Yeah.
South Central, baby. Let's go.
You know me. I'm always going to shout out anything that has to do with the city section. So there it is. So
I love the kids, man.
Washington Prep. The Generals win 64-56 against San Pedro. Third city crown for the Prep. Then also Carson High. They won, I think, like Division III. So my school won. So McGee, have yourself a good weekend. We will talk to you soon. Always good to talk to you, my man. Appreciate that as always. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. And David E. in the YouTube chat. Let me just tell you this. Along press row, yeah, there was some people doing that. Let's hear what Darvin Ham had to say on LeBron being back at the lineup tonight.
I thought it was great to have him out there. He powered through some good stretches and some tough stretches that were self-inflicted, but all in all, we needed him to make plays, make shots. He stepped up and he did that. But it's coming out of All-Star break. Everything's a little topsy-turvy. Guys are still, trying to get back in rhythm to where we were beforehand. But, no, I thought he was good.
Yeah, the rhythm needs to happen quick. Sunday is going to happen a day game. And then next Wednesday, the Clippers. Here's Darvin Ham on getting the momentum.
Well, I've said it. Brian said it. Just everyone doing their job, focusing on what they're supposed to do, the contribution they're supposed to make. I want to feel like I'm giving a eulogy up here. It's just me with my observation as a coach trying to extract the best quality, high-quality performance out of our team. And I think it's just you'll go back and watch film once we get to Phoenix about these previous 2 games, and not so much, worried about what Steph was able to do or what Wemby was able to do, but again, how we can be better. We've done it all year. Look at ourselves, and we have certain themes throughout our film sessions throughout the year that we need to get back to and get a refresher. And it's good that, the newly acquired Spencer Dinwiddie, he'll get a chance to get caught up to speed on some things too. Hadn't had a whole lot of time since he's arrived to get on the practice floor. So to be able to get a film session in and again, refresh ourselves and get back to the simple details and trying to master those and try to avoid the self-inflicted wounds.
As Darvin Ham, courtesy of Spectrum Sports. And the Dinwiddie, I'm not concerned about him. He's a hooper. He can get down. 24 minutes tonight, 0 points, over 6 from the field. And let me tell you this, the dude works hard. But when you don't know what's expected, when you don't know the rotations, when you don't know what's going on, especially with a team that's been together all season long, it's going to take a little bit of adjustment. So I'm not worried about anything that Spencer Dinwiddie is going to do with the Lakers. He's going to pan out for them. That's not something that's of concern for me. Spectrum Sports Net. By the way, let me give a shout out to Allie Clifton. Allie has been filling in for Stu Lance, who had a procedure done, and he'll be back soon. So Allie filled in on the road game, but then today I saw her. She was filling in again for Stu, a home game. I didn't get a chance to hear it because I'm listening to John and Michael, but Allie is a professional. I saw on Twitter a lot of people were praising her. Let me tell you this. As good as she is on TV, she's even better off TV because she is so nice. I've had a chance to work with her at Spectrum a couple of times. Super cool, super great, beyond prepared. She was a college hooper, played basketball at Toledo, was team captain, all that stuff, beyond prepared. And I'm happy for Allie to get the opportunity because I've heard her do Sparks games when she works with my boy Rashawn Haylock. So at Spectrum, she is a host, a reporter, and now a NBA analyst, the first female ever to fill in on Lakers TV as an analyst. It's a great job, Allie. Wish you could have heard it. I'll probably go and watch the replay later on the night and hear you. And no doubt you killed it tonight. So just a big shout out to Allie Clifton right now. Back to Spectrum Sports Net. LeBron James talking about Victor Wembanyama.
He doesn't have a ceiling. He doesn't have a ceiling, so he can do whatever he wants to do with his career. He seems like he enjoys the game. He seems like he puts the work just from the outside looking in. Obviously, I'm not with him on a day-to-day basis, but I said it a long time ago how special he was, and it's literally that simple. So as far as your question, as far as Havoc, you just got guys in our league that you have to account for. Anytime you get around the rim or around the perimeter, in our league history, and he sits right at the top of it.
That's LeBron, courtesy of Spectrum Sports Net. LeBron James got cooking. LeBron was working, and he's tonight's player of the game.
Back to Austin, dribbles left around a pick from LeBron, then goes back to LeBron for 3. Got it. 69-61. 13 in the game for LeBron.
He would finish with 32 of those three-pointers, 39 and 7 rebounds for LeBron James, and he's tonight's player of the game, driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Points in the paint. At one point, they were even. The points in the paint is going to be really skewed because you have a 7'4" freshman in Wemby. You have Anthony Davis, who looks short next to Wemby, and points in the paint tonight. The Lakers actually get the advantage, 60-50 in points in the paint all season long, powered by Vista Paint, locally owned and manufactured for over 65 years. Vista Paint is your home for factory direct, high-quality paint products. Vista Paint, your championship team of paint professionals for over 65 years. Before we went to the break, I said, I asked the young people back there, who's NLE Choppa? Did you guys see him? Fudge, you know who that is?
Not at all.
No idea. Anybody, nope. I don't know who he is either, but he has 7 million followers, and the reason I'm like, who is this guy? I had to ask. He is managed by Warner Records, but he was sitting with Jeannie Buss today. So they showed him on the screen. He has a bunch of eyes. Warren, let me know. This guy is huge, right?
He's pretty well known on social media. He's got like a couple of hits. I can't tell you like I'm his biggest fan or anything like that. I'd be lying, but he's well known. He's got quite a few hits. He's definitely one of those guys that like stir things up. So I'm kind of surprised to hear that he was sitting with Jeannie, though. I want to hear more on that.
Yeah, so he was sitting with Jeannie. They showed him on the big screen. He has a bunch of ice, and he was there. He was cool. And then right a couple seats over, Paula Abdul. Let's just say the Jeannie Buzz section on a Friday night.
I know who she is.
Okay, of course you do. Opposites attract, just like this show. So that's the vibe.
Rush.
It was good. It was there. So NLE Chapa was there. I had to ask one of the Laker interns, like, who was that? Paul Abdul was there. That corner was vibing because the Lakers got the victory tonight, 123-118. The next game will be on Sunday. But let me give you the schedule. It's going to be hard coming up. And it's possible because there's going to be a lot of activity. Funch, Rebecca, everybody else, we're going to see a lot of each other because on Sunday, boom, Phoenix. Couple days off. Then next Wednesday, technically a road game against the Clippers. Back-to-back against Washington, who is the second worst team in the NBA right now. Washington's got what? Let me guess. 9 victories. Let me look up. Yep, 9 victories for Washington. Detroit has 8. So those are going to be for the Lakers. Saturday against Denver. Home game. Different story, right? You can get confident about that. Monday the 4th, OKC. Wednesday the 6th, Sacramento. Friday the 8th, Milwaukee. Sunday the 10th, Minnesota. All those at home. Home cooking. Ability to sleep in your own bed. Ability to get treatment in your own facility. Don't have to get on a plane. Your schedule can be right. It's there for the taking. This next stretch coming up for the Lakers is going to be tough, but that's where you can make the moves. Coming up, we're going to pay homage to the late, great Doug Mann, who passed away. Kids in the Back, The Mind of Michael, and we wrap it up on this Friday night. Lakers win 123-118 on the Lakers. I'm Beto Duran. Listen to the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
On 710 ESPN.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game. And your reaction.
Guys, be ready back there.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again,
here's Beto Duran.
Lakers get the victory over the Spurs. Coming up next, the Suns on Sunday. Thanks for joining us on the radio, on the app, and on the YouTube chat. And you guys are going back and forth in YouTube chat. Talk about feisty. I don't even know what you guys are arguing about. But I just read one comment. You got your opinion, I got mine. Like, whoa, it's Friday, man. Lakers win. Calm down, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday. Bring that energy during the playoffs. Definitely need that. Beto Duran, along with the entire crew, do a great job here. You know what? I don't need a break today, but I know I'm going to need one pretty soon, especially with that schedule that's coming up, and you'll need to go to Fantasy Springs because tonight could be your lucky night. Fantasy Springs Resort Casino is giving away 2-night stay plus dinner, golf, or bowling for two. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySprings.com. So before we get back to the game, I wanted to play this. If you're listening ever to the radio station, you'll hear the name Doug Mann. And John Ireland does a great job. That's part of the reason why I always introduce the crew. I take that from John because before every Laker game, John always reads one of those cards that has every single person that's working on the broadcast. And you'll always hear him say, producer Michael Funches, back at our studio. He'll say the line of, it takes 2 engineers to get the sound out. And he'll mention the engineer next to him and then who's back in the studio. And he always say the best in the business, Doug Mann, the statistician, who this week passed away. I've known Doug since I got into the business because he was always there at the Chick Hearn press room back when I was a Clipper intern in 2002 or something like that. I didn't know him the way that everybody else knows him as a broadcaster, but you would see him at every single event, whether it was a baseball game, UCLA, see wherever it was. So Doug passed away this week, and the Lakers were classy about it. The Lakers are a class organization. They acknowledge the passing of Doug Mann today. They had a moment of silence. And Funch, we have that. And if we can play that, it'd be great.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this week, the Lakers organization was saddened to learn of the passing of a member of the Lakers family. Longtime radio and TV statistician Doug Mann, whose career spanned almost 5 decades. Doug worked in Los Angeles for 48 years across the NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, MLS, and college athletics, and worked alongside Hall of Fame broadcasters Chick Hearn, Vin Scully, and Bob Miller, and most recently with John Ireland and Michael Thompson. At this time, please join the Los Angeles Lakers in a moment of silence to honor the life of Doug Mann.
Yeah, that was Lawrence Tanner, the absolutely fantastic PA voice for the Lakers. And whenever you'd walk into the media room at Staples or Crypto it is now, you would see LT, Doug Mann, and the entire crew there. So as John Ireland always says, hail fellow, well met. That's exactly him. Like I said, I didn't know him the way that everybody else did. I see him wave, and that was cool because I wasn't one of the play-by-play guys that ever worked with them. But Vin Scully, every single legend in L.A., he's been there, and they all relied on him. And so my vantage point during Laker games, I sit behind John and Michael, and I would see him with his notes, and he's handing John something, and as soon as John has it, boom, it's like, if you're listening to the broadcast and you hear John read a stat that quick, it's because Doug already had it 2 seconds before John even thought about it. It was crazy to see. And if you're watching on YouTube, what he would do, Funch, you know this, during free throws, John turns and starts talking to Michael, and Doug would have the hands up, and if a guy makes them both, he would have the shakes. He would have the shakes.
Yeah.
Right? He would have the shakes out there.
These crazy hand signals.
These
at him.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's like it looked like he was landing a plane during free throws, and then if he didn't, he would just wave no like this, and it was like John, who wasn't looking at the free throw because he's probably reading a card that Funches give him and things like that, knew it didn't miss a beat. It was just fantastic, and it was just really cool to see that system working. So John Ireland did a great job, great tribute to him. And the Lakers tonight, John did not have a statistician. I actually posted this on my Twitter, a picture. Somebody brought a flower for Doug, and there was a light that was lit up, empty chair there tonight. So John and Michael did this game without a statistician, kept it going in honor of Doug. And then I also tweeted out a picture that I found. Doug worked LeBron James's high school game when they played at UCLA against Mater Dei in 2003. Dino Trigonis, who ran the Pangos event at UCLA, and I tweeted it also at Duran Sports. You see at the very corner, there's Dan Schulman, did the play-by-play, Bill Walton and Jay Billis, and right in the corner is Doug Mann from 2003. So he did LeBron's high school games. So a loss for the Laker family, and beautiful tribute by the Lakers organization.
He had a lot of interesting stories, too.
He had so many stories.
So many stories, man.
And if you want to talk wrestling with him, that was the guy.
That was my guy. That was my guy.
There it is.
R.I.P., baby.
There it is. So R.I.P. to Doug Mann. And I know that you went back and forth. He had his Wranglers and he had his cowboy shirt on.
That's right.
He was ready to go, man. So just wanted to pay tribute to Doug Mann tonight on this Laker victory, 123-118. And he would have had a field day with Wembanyama getting the 5x5. He would have had Wemby's stats ready to go. He would have had all that good stuff for John right there. Class act by John Ireland and Michael Thompson honoring him. Billy Mack and those pictures of from Spiro to Chick and Vin and Bob Miller and everybody else. And Mike Dooley, who engineered the game, had a bunch of pictures for him. So that was pretty cool to see. Lakers get the victory mentioned at 123-118. And there's always help out there for you. The Los Angeles County Department of Mental Health wants to remind everyone that there is free emotional support, service, referrals, and crisis counseling available 24/7 at 1-800-854-7771 or at dmh.lacounty.gov. All right, Funch, you weren't there. But our man, Michael Thompson, gave Pepe Mantilla, our good amigo, a Mexico jacket. And you can see that all over the place. Hold on.
Segment.
Hold on. First of all, if I'm stealing your segment, you better have a tight one. You better have a tight segment ready to go. I didn't get into it, what was going on. But Funch, you were missed. But you know what was not missed is the mind of Michael. You got that?
One of the most brilliant minds to come out of the Bahamas.
8 times 4 is 30. They have pace for 30 turnovers. Huh? 32. I knew I was close.
An all-around champion as a player, broadcaster, and dad.
All the good points I make, you don't want to hear all the great ideas I have?
There is only one Michael Thompson.
Who is bold enough to walk into a steakhouse with a red Solo cup filled with Cabernet?
Welcome to the Mind of MT.
What's wrong with that?
Here's Beto Duran.
Cody Lou's working tonight. The highlights. He's got 2 of them. Okay, we got to honor Wemby, right? So this one right here, MT predicting Wemby's career.
Mignogna's going to be the kind of guy. I'm going to predict Ireland. Lord willing, God willing, he stays healthy. He's going to play 15, 18 years. I bet she's going to make close to $1 billion just in basketball.
That's
salary.
an excellent point.
With the money, the way the money's going up, he'll probably be the first player to sign for like a 5-year, $400 million deal.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one. I thought Michael was going to talk about Hall of Fame numbers, how many records he can break or championships. MT's going straight to the money.
That's what he always does.
$1 billion.
Yeah, money. Money's in his mind all the time.
All right, now let me get this one straight. I don't know what this is about. It just says MT's mind, 6 languages. I'm kind of scared to play this.
The Spurs have now emptied the bench. Sandro Mamukelashvili is in there. There's a 3-pointer by the Spurs with 1:30 to go. They call him Mamu.
Imagine having an autograph session having to sign that name. He has to have the longest name in the game, longer than Antetokounmpo, right?
Yeah, he speaks English, Russian, Georgian, Italian, and English.
Wow.
That's more languages than you.
Not
Here's
really.
Russell for 3. What are you up to now?
Let's see, I got American, English, Bahamian, Ebonics, Jive, and slang. 6.
You're right there with him.
That's right.
American and English.
Jive.
Bahamian.
I don't think people were talking jive since the 70s, man.
That's back when MT had the fro, the mind of Michael. Always
But
a
can you
beauty.
say that guy's name, the guy, Mama?
No.
Well, Rebecca back here could say it.
No, she can't.
Yes, she did. She got in her first crack.
What's his name?
Well, now I'm nervous.
Well, don't be. Let's go.
Mamukelashvili.
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 Okay.
Accept that. I'll accept that.
Right? What did? Oh, did I mess it up?
No, I don't know. Mamuk Kelishvili.
Mamu Kilashvili.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Sandro, that's my guy. He's from Georgia, so there it is. Spurs got a very, very international roster. They have Turkey, they have Georgia, they have a guy from Nigeria. It's a team. They're all international right now. All right, kids in the back. Josh, you said I took
Beto,
some of your
what's
thunder.
Up? What's up? I thought you were about to steal my thunder.
Man, don't you forget whose name is on the show, baby. Not mine.
My show.
Not mine. Go ahead. What you got?
So, yeah. So we had our very own Michael Thompson in a very giving mood tonight. He was rocking a cool Bohemian varsity jacket.
Yep.
And he went along to get Pepe, one with the Mexican flag on it. So if you guys check out all our socials, we had some good footage of Pepe's reaction. And yeah, we're actually playing it right now on the YouTube stream.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a couple images. Yeah, so that was cool.
I even asked Michael, how much did you pay for that? He gave me the look of like, come on.
How much do you think he actually paid for it?
How much do you think Michael paid for this?
$300.
I didn't say how much it cost. I said, how much do you think Michael paid for this?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
He's a Laker, man. He's a Laker.
He's Michael Thompson. He is free. It's me, baby. There it is. Exactly. There it is. Yeah, so go check that out. That's pretty cool. It was a good event. The way he handed off to Pepe, it's pretty cool. The one that Michael on his is 100% Bohemian. That's really cool. All right, what else we got?
All right, so like I said, Beto, I got a little game back here. I'm going to call it over, under, or right there. So I got 3 different questions I'm going to throw out at you guys.
Okay.
And then either over, under, or right there. And then we'll revisit this segment once these things come to fruition. Sound good?
All right, Funch, you ready?
Let's get it.
Let's cook it. Let's cook it. All right. So after tonight, like you said, LeBron ended up having a 30-burger. So for his career, that puts him at 39,898 points. So that means he's about 102 points away from 40,000. So, you know, the push for 40K has been a big thing. So at his normal average, that would be about 4 games. Is it going to be over 4 games, under 4 games, or at 4 games for him to get that 40,000? Beto, what you got?
Over.
Over 4?
Yep.
All right. Michael Funches.
I'm going to say under.
Under 4.
Yeah, under 4.
Okay.
Rebecca, you want to get in on this, or?
Oh, sure. I was going to say over, but.
Over 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so game 4 would be against Denver. I'm going to go against Oklahoma City on game 5. Game 3, which you're saying under, is against Washington. Oh, that might happen.
Yeah. You know when he smells blood, you know he's going to go for it.
Yeah. But I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over. Over 4 games.
All right, so I got over for you, over for Rebecca, under for Michael.
Okay.
All right, so moving on to the next question. All right, so last season, the Lakers finished with 43 wins on the season, 43-39.
Mm-hmm.
This season, we're going over 43, under 43, or right at 43. Let's start with you, Michael. What you got?
Right at 43.
All right, right at.
Yeah, there's 24 games left. Right now they have 31 victories. I'm going to go over.
Over 43?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Rebecca, what you got?
I'm going to go with right there.
Right at 43.
Right at 43.
I'm going to go 44.
Fair. 44. I got you notated.
Yep.
All right. So the last question I have here for you, this kind of leads us into our next game against the Sun. So this is going to be LeBron and KD's 40th career meeting, head-to-head. 40th head-to-head game all time. Do you believe LeBron has 24 wins, over 24, under 24, or right at 24 wins? What you got, Beto? Tough one, right? What you got?
I'm going to go under.
Under 24?
Yeah.
All right. And then Michael?
I'm going to say under.
Under 24? All right. And then Rebecca, what you got?
I'm going to go with right at 24.
Right at 24. So this is actually the one that we could address tonight. So career, you guys were on. Beto, you were on. Michael, you were on. It's 23 wins. 23 wins.
So close.
Kevin Durant has 17. So 23 and 17. This will be their 40th matchup. Hopefully the Lakers could keep rolling.
All right. That'll happen on Sunday. LeBron just tweeted right now, checking that out. Speaking of matchups, he went against Wemby tonight. In his tweet, that kid is special. Capital letters, exclamation mark, and an alien emoji. Man.
Big facts, though. That kid is like a spectacle to watch.
Good job, everybody. Funch, Sunday, day game. You know where we're going afterwards? I got you.
Where?
Do not make plans. Sunday after the game, because it's a day game. You and I we're going. I'm going to take you to Northgate. There's a new Mercadito in Costa Mesa.
I heard about that, actually.
Costa Mesa is the spot. They got mariachis. They got churros. They got all kinds of tacos. You get whatever you want. Northgate Market. It's normally like a market, right? But they got a Mercadito open up in Costa Mesa. Funch, you know it's my jam. Because I went the other day after I got a haircut. Not to the Costa Mesa one, but I know. So Sunday, game's at 12:30. It's going to be the fastest Lakers postgame show ever because we're going to go down there, see the mariachis, get you churros, and get paletas and everything, Funch. You down?
I might be down. Yes.
No, don't be might be. You are going to be down.
Ask me on for Sunday.
Well, let's see what the Lakers do against the Suns. Rebecca Womble, great job. Cody, Lou, great job. Warren and Josh, great job. Kids in the back. Show get popping. You enjoy yourself on a Friday night. We'll talk to you Sunday afternoon. Lakers get the victory tonight against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Beto Duran. Thanks for listening to Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Lakers basketball by
Vista Paint, locally owned, manufactured for over 65 years. Vista Paint is your home for factory direct, high quality paint products. Your championship team of paint professionals for over 65 years.
Lakers basketball, driven by Cadillac Beverly Hills.